This is Michael Webster, and you're watching my podcast on Sport and Icons.
Got it.
All right, Michael, it's been a little while since I've seen you. How's everything with you now?
All good, mate. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Although I missed your last fight, though, I was actually on holiday in the rainy Lake District, unfortunately, so I didn't get to see that one. But I did get to watch it back. But that was your first fight in a while, though, wasn't it?
It was, mate, in over a year in activity for a while, but it was good to get back out and just get back in the swing of things.
Yeah, no, exactly. Now you're going to be out again in a couple of weeks' time, November the 4th, in your hometown of Middlesbrough.
Yeah, mate, I'm looking forward to it. First time I boxed in Middlesbrough for over 10 years at least, I think.
Well, the last time any pro boxing was on in Middlesbrough was 14 years ago, I think it was.
Yeah, Paul Truscott. I was there because Paul trained out of our gym.
Ah. Is he still training Simon Vallily? Is he still around, Simon?
I'm not sure, mate. I don't know if they're still doing a bit together or not. I'm not quite sure.
Okay. But I mean, you're sharing the card with some fellow Schmoggies or
Yeah.
like a Boro lad, so William Howe. You got Jimmy Tyres and that as well. So it's going to be good to share the card with them lads as well.
Yeah, it's good to have local fighters on a local show, mate. It's what we need in our area, I think, isn't it? Like a lot of the shows get put on in Newcastle or something like that. We haven't had nothing in Middlesbrough area. Like Newcastle's still an hour drive from me, so it's not that local, is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Now you've got a hell of a fight on your hands in a Nick Campbell, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
I know this is the kind of fight that you've been wanting for like the last year or so, haven't you? A big fight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, mate. It's what I need in my career at the minute because it's like it's hard to get a fight and fair play to Campbell, he's took it straight away, so I can't knock him and it will be a good fight. So I'm looking forward to that one.
So far, you're a career cruiserweight, but you can make heavy, no problem, can you?
Yeah, it just means I can eat more, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So what's your thoughts about Nick Campbell as a fighter then?
To be honest with you, I haven't seen much of him. I know he comes from a rugby background, but like you say, he's a big, strong fella, isn't he? I think he's taller than me, and he's a big, strong lad. So I won't be taking him lightly.
Oh, definitely. I was with Stephen Robinson earlier on.
Yeah,
Obviously like a Stephen beat Nick.
yeah,
After a very first couple of rounds, I will say, but he's predicted that you're going to do him in style.
yeah. Well, like you say, you can't take nothing away. I've sparred with Steve, and like you say, Steve's fought. You can't take nothing from that because styles makes fight, and everyone's different, I guess. But I'll be going in there confident. Don't worry about that.
Have you got your sparring partners all ready for this one?
Yeah, we'll all be sorted, mate. Yeah.
And then what do you think of William Howe? Obviously, he's a heavyweight. He's from your area. He's currently 2-0, and he's going to be taking on Phil Williams on this card as well.
Yeah. It's a good fight for him. That's a good learning fight. And like you say, it'd be good. It's good to have another Boro lad on the card with us. So, and I like Will. Will's a nice lad. So good on him.
Have you guys sparred before?
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice, nice. So, as far as this card's concerned, obviously you've got it's a Mo Prior event, but obviously like a Dave Westgarth, he's pretty much like a running it,
Yeah.
that as well, and they want to make Boro a go-to boxing destination, and clearly you're
Yeah,
all on
that's what.
board with that.
Yeah, well, that's what they put across to me as well. That they want boxing back in Middlesbrough. Say it's like a prime area, which I agree it is. There's a lot of boxing fans in Middlesbrough, but like when you're having to sell tickets and that, mate, travel takes a lot of that away. And if it's on your doorstep, you can walk to somewhere. It's ideal, really. And I can walk to the venue from 5 minutes from my house, so I couldn't be any closer, really.
Do you think that Middlesbrough is a sleeping giant in the boxing world, potentially at least?
Yeah, potentially, mate. Yeah, there's a lot of talent come from our area. Over like it's proven as even as amateurs, and over the past there's a lot of local amateur gyms that were doing really well in our area. So it's just because we're from a small town, mate. We don't get noticed as much.
That's very true. Well, I was speaking with Glenn Bartlett a couple of weeks ago, obviously, Glenn, who's doing the security on your on your show
Yeah,
as well, and he's saying that the dream at some point is to use the Riverside.
yeah, that'd be ideal. But like I say, it's you'd have to pack the place out to make it viable, wouldn't you? And at the minute, it's hard to do that, isn't it? I think the Riverside holds 30 odd thousand.
Well, to be
You know.
fair, you guys have been traveling to Newcastle and Rating and all that kind of thing. There's no reason why
Yeah,
fighters from up here can't travel to use.
yeah, exactly, mate. That'd be ideal. The Riverside's prime, like you say. They put music shows on and that there, and it always sells out. So I can't see why a boxing event wouldn't.
Although I've seen that Nick Campbell, he's sparring Joseph Parker. That you've sparred Joseph, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was down there at the beginning of this year, actually sparring him down there. Yeah,
Yeah, and what's Joe Parker like to spar?
Joe Spawn, he's a lovely fella as well. He's just a big, strong lad. Like I say, he's former world champion, so he knows the way about. And they're a good team, and like I say, they were really good to me when I was down there, so I can't knock it. And it was a good experience for me, but I enjoyed it. But I think he's fighting someone who's tall, so and I think they're quite close with Nick because he's been down there a couple of times.
Yeah.
But
Well, the
same
last time Nick was sparring Joe Parker, he fought Stephen, and look what Stephen done to him. So good there now.
yeah, sparring, mate. At the end of the day, he'd be getting paid to go down there and spar, so fair play to him. But sparring, mate. Fight to fight, isn't it? It's totally different.
That is very, very true. Now, all going well with this fight, of course. Do you plan on staying at heavyweight, or do you think maybe you move down to cruiser or even Bridger?
No, I'm going back. I'm going back to cruiserweight, mate. It's just see what people don't get is these local shows. It's the same day weighing because it's all about money. So and doing 14-4 for me on the sit on like the same day weighing it would cripple me because you've seen the size of me. Like
Yeah, you're a big
I'm
lad.
a big lad for cruiserweight, so doing 14-4 on it would kill me to be honest with you, mate. Because like you say, you normally you go to the venue at 5 o'clock and you're fighting at 9, so you get a couple of hours to rehydrate. It's no good.
No, I totally agree with that. I mean, is Bridgerweight not something that you fancy?
Yeah, but bridgerweight, so it's not like really a recognised weight, is it? It's only like I think it's only the WBC that I've got hold of it.
That's true.
So unless you're ranked in the WBC rankings, it's like waste of time, really, isn't it?
But you've still got your eyes set on like a picking up that British Cruiserweight title and then moving on from that.
Yeah, of course, mate. Like after this one, we're gonna assess it, and then see if we get another fight in before the year, maybe at heavy, then we'll go for that. But then I'm gonna go back down to cruiserweight.
I mean, one of the things that I like about like your fighting style, which I think I told you before, is that even though you're a heavy-handed fella, you know how to box, you know how to utilize and throw, and when not to throw.
Yeah, like you say, mate, I'm a boxer first. I've never really relied on my punching power. I'm always quite fit, and I always rely on my boxing first. But like you say, if you hit them and you hurt them, you've got that. I've got that finishing instinct. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally agree with that. It's a case of win the rounds. If the knockout comes, it comes.
Yeah, exactly, mate. It's all about the win. It's simple as that. Doesn't matter how you win.
Yeah. This is a six rounder, isn't it?
6, yeah.
Okay. So after this one, you're going to be looking at doing like an eight rounder, then moving on to. So anyway, so as I said, like all going well, you get this one out of the way. Do you think maybe you could like fit one in before the end of the year, or do you think you're looking at early next year now?
Yeah, it just depends what's like you say. It just depends what happens during the fight, doesn't it, mate? If any injuries or niggles or anything like that. All being well, I would like to fight again because I like being active. It's as simple as that, innit? But like you say, it's pushing it close to Christmas, innit? If you're boxing in November, you'll have to get one in December more or less straight away, wouldn't you?
Oh, exactly. And then what's your prediction for this fight then? Is it Weber win?
Just a win, mate. Yeah, it doesn't matter how we win. It's just a win.
So would you like to continue to like a fighting in Boro like a more regularly?
Yeah, of course, mate. Like you say, it's good to have a fan base and fight on your doorstep. But like I say, I don't mind traveling. I've done it most of my career, but it's like it's nice to be at home, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And just like normally, once you fight, by the time you get home, you can't do nothing. You know, you can't even go for a meal or anything because it's too late. But if I'm in my own town, I can go to my own house and then go out straight after, and have a meal and that.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be there. I'll be recording all the show. I'm still trying to twist her arm to make it live, but
Yeah, that'd be good. Like,
yeah, will be. I mean, I love to do it live, but I need to get all the boxers on board for that one to do live because I think some of them are a bit nervous because there's a few pro debutants in that one.
yeah, there is. Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
anyway, I heard that I think they're putting on another show in February, I believe, in Boro.
yeah. February. Yeah.
Of course,
So
if you're
fingers
looking,
crossed. If it all goes well with that one, hopefully I get back on that one as well.
yeah. So do you fancy getting back onto Sky Sports and that then?
Well, yeah, mate, that was a plan. That's what we were waiting for. But obviously I boxed twice on there, and then I was supposed to box Nathan Corliss, and I had to pull out due to injury, and then that sort of like messed the apple cart up really, and sort of didn't hear much from them since then. So I sort of put my career on hold waiting for them because going from selling tickets to getting a wage is much better. You know what I mean? It's far easier. And then, but I don't know, mate. I just don't think I like that I had to pull out. But it was for no reason of my own. I had costoneuritis in my chest. I couldn't even breathe. So a fight week, I was trying to mask it, and my coach just went, "No, you're not boxing." He said, "You can't box like that," which I totally agree, mate. I potentially could have went in there and got beat by someone who I could beat hands down. You know what I mean? But
Is that meant to be
no
for
one should.
the English title or English eliminator or something like that? Or
Yeah, it was. It was. There was about 5 different titles that was supposed to be online for, but I don't actually have a clue what it was meant to be for. But I know Nathan Quallis just fought Vidal Riley for the English title, hasn't he?
oh, okay, sweet. All right, my man. Anyway, I'll probably catch up with you in and around fight week anyway. If not, I'll catch up with you on the night.
Yeah,
And I
spot on,
will.
mate.
And if anybody wants to come along and see you take on Nick Campbell and the rest of the card, which is very, very good, your Instagram, which I'll put in the description box of this.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Appreciate the call anyway.
All
Catch up
right,
with you soon,
buddy.
mate.
All right, buddy. Take
See you,
care.
mate. Bye bye. You too, mate. Bye bye.